like Rickard Rathman coming and saying, hey, there's something special about this team. They're going to do well this year. That was last year. And looking at the roster, they've returned a lot of folks back, which is a great sign, because I know there were some ads that were brought in. Mac Williams, she came on board. There were a few other ads, again, catching up to speed. But it's an exciting time. Like Coach Christie's still going to mix and match until she gets those pucks in the back of the net and try to maximize that. It's just great to be back in here and ready to start cheering on and calling the Bears game.
Absolutely. Common opponents early in the season. Well, Orono. Blake defeated him 3-1. And the Academy of Holy Angels lost to them 5-1, the only common opponent. Again, the first section matchup for the Blake Bears. And they move right to left with their home whites, official colors of royal, Kelly green, and white. And for the Stars, official colors of royal and Vegas gold in the away darks. Again, right to left go the Bears. Callie Arthur with it now on the left wing. Pickpocket it, sends it to neutral ice. She tracks it back down, and Bears will reset, firing the puck into the offensive zone for the Bears. Gets taken back the other way by the Stars. Now left wing in the far corner, 1-on-2. Bears with the advantage there. They get the puck behind their netminder, Janie McGon. A senior this year, Coach. Hard to believe we've seen so many good years of her between the pipes. In the state rankings throughout the season. Let's talk about that for just a moment. She comes in. Again, Janie McGon, the senior goalie. She comes in with a goal against average of 1.33. Last year, she was 1.6, so an improvement from last year. It's early, 2-1. That puts her 17th in the state of Minnesota. Well, how about a top 10? Number 9 ranked with a .953 save percentage. They are happy to have her between the pipes again. Neutral zone play right below us. Stolen away. That is Layla Dahlem. She turns and fires. Ricochet now in front. Bears trying to punch it in. Stars do clear it. As it rolls all the way down, it will hit the end boards, and icing will be the call. So the Bears started out the season with a victory, a home game, 6-0 against Hutchinson. Lost a closer one than the score shows to Breck, 4-2. Coming off a victory on the 15th, that's last Saturday, 3-1. So 2-1 are the Bears. This is the first section game, as I mentioned. They dump the puck into the corner. Stars get there, trying to fire it cross ice to center. It's stolen away. Number 25, Allie Borms. Borms, a sophomore. Crosses over the blue line. Hannah Jones waiting on the left wing side. Gets redirected against the far side. Just flipping it up and into the Blake Bear bench. They'll stop play and drop it at neutral ice. Coach Christie said versus Orono, that was the best 17 minutes the Bears have played. That was the first period. They just need to be better in all 51 minutes, but very positive on what she saw in that first period versus Orono and that 3-1 victory. Here comes Avery Mullen. Gets a stolen from behind. The Bears, Quinian O'Shea, number 17. Carries the puck to the Blake Blue. Both teams shaking off a little pregame rust. And
so, Scott, while we're waiting on that, the puck drop, the fun part about Janie's journey is, of course, we've been with her since, 7th, 8th grade. But in the beginning, she was having to see 40-plus shots a game, at least.
Yeah, sometimes 60, I remember. You're right.
And Christie's whole goal is to get that down. And when you're talking roughly 28 shots a game, you give that to Janie, she's going to shut them down like she's been doing, just giving a little over a goal a game.
Yeah. That's a great point. And the Bears were being outshot 3-1 early last season. We did see a turnaround, which was fun. Again last year, but it was 3-1 being outshot.
Oh, there are games that she saved about 2 games worth in one.
Right.
And even with that, she still held a goal percentage above 90%, meaning she always was a backstop for this team, and I think that's been such a credit and also helped, because this confidence starts from the goaltender, as I've always said. If your team's confident in the goaltender, then they can press, and that's what creates opportunities and success. And, of course, this group has definitely played a lot more together. You can tell it.
Right. Stars trying to work it corner to corner. It was intercepted momentarily by Solinek, but Stars get it back and hold the zone. Now it's flipped to neutral. And we have Ella Bond with a nice little steal. A pass. Breakaway. Backhand. Blocked by Severson.
That was a heck of a save. She went forehand, backhand, and almost got it over. What a beautiful stand tall. Great moves by Bryn. She just couldn't get it past that staunch goaltender.
That was a fun breakaway for the Bears. Ella Bond gets her stick on it again at neutral. Throws it to Arthur, and then it gets stolen away by the Stars. Nelson with a little back pass. It'll be taken at neutral ice by the Stars, and then dumped back in by Iverson, one of the team's captains. Senior has a goal and an assist to her credit. Now all the way back to the end boards for the Stars. 17-minute periods, 3 of them. And we have 12:43 remaining in the first. Shot there, stick save, and it's Janie McGon leaning in for the freeze. Shots on goal, Coach, only 1 apiece so far, and we're, 4.5 minutes in?
Right now, both teams are just getting a feel of it. I mean, you just come out of being in school, you get home for a few hours, now you're on the ice. And it's just getting that mentality and getting into the groove. And you can see that a little more passing, a little less stick handling.
Right. Layla Dahlem pulled, and her sister Nola Dahlem put in for the face-off. Stars hold the zone. Stuck puck against the short side. Nelson comes up with it. Squirts loose, but the Bears pick it up. It's Catherine Kyle firing it across to the far side. Bouncing puck just in front of the crease. The Stars clear it off to the near side. Now neutral zone play. That's Layla Dahlem picking it up. Has some space. Fires it over to the far side. And then it's dumped in with a line change. Dumped in by Reese Palmstein. Freshman who has 2 assists to her credit so far this year. Now here come the Stars. Cross pass. That was broken up by the Bears. And they quickly work it over to the near side. Off the stick of Catherine Kyle. Now there goes a shot that was redirected nicely there by Iverson. On defense, Addie Wethington and Nestingen. Left wing, right wing, respectively, for the Bears. Bears have it in their offensive zone. They turn and fire it to the far corner. Stars get there first. Stuck puck once again. It is Hannah Jones, team captain as a senior. Leads the team with 3 goals and an assist. And Borm's in the corner as well.
That was who was. They got 25 and 26, so it's a little tricky to get those numbers separated.
Yeah, Borms and Jones. Picked up Jones 26 is who I was looking at. And she's out there as well, yeah.
Yep.
Addie Wethington finds her teammate. Shot, glove, knocked down just in front of the net, and the Stars pick it up.
I like the talk that Shea had. She got a hold of Addie right away. Get that puck up the ice while you're getting the change.
Yeah. Willett was streaking from the left wing side. Now it's worked over to the near side. Stars still have it. Just kissed the corner of the crease on the cross pass. Goes to neutral ice. And the Stars have to reset. They send it in, and it's picked up by Bisbee for the Bears.
Ooh.
Now played at neutral ice just below us. Hitchcock giving a swing at it. But coming up with it is Heinmiller. Heinmiller to Arthur. Arthur with a nifty right to left. And on the left circle, she gets ridden out of play, but it's just in front. There goes a shot off to the left. Stick save there. 3 shots to 1. Blake Bears have gotten 2 shots on goal unanswered. So 3-1, they lead it. Shots on goal. Here goes a shot, and right into Severson off the stick of Ella Bond on the attempt.
So right now, Severson is standing tall, as we say, in the net. But you got to give a shout out to Sasha Reuter. I mean, Scott, she stopped a really good opportunity. But usually, when you got Heinmiller and Arthur playing together, you're in trouble. And she stopped that pass twice and forced it to the baseline, to the backboards.
Good play by Reuter.
Outstanding play, and again, the goaltender, she's doing an impersonation of Janie right now.
Yeah.
But I will have to say this right now, the Bears are putting it right into her belly too. But she's also doing a good job. They're really not shooting for corners, and they got to start working on that.
Yeah. There goes a shot blocked on the right side. The right arm of Janie McGann knocked that one down, but they hold the zone to the Stars. They take it up high center. And then it's punched free by the Bears. Given chase. Icing's called. Nola Dahlem, the closest player. Let's talk, Coach, just a second. Marley Severson, the sophomore goalie. There's 3 goalies, all sophomores. She's 0-4. She's seen 134 shots on goal in 4 games. Compare that to Janie McGann, who's seen 86 in 3 games.
It's roughly about 10 more shots per game.
Yeah. And last year, she played 5 games. She was not the lead goalie last year, the first-string goalie, but she did play 5 games in the state appearing Stars of last year. She was 5-0. Marley Severson, so now the starter this year as a sophomore. There goes a shot. Oh, and off the ricochet. Heinmiller was there, but it was just beyond her reach to get a garbage goal on that one. Last year's goalie was Zoe Rimstad. She was 14-8-3. The team was 19-8-3 and lost in the state third-place game. That is the Stars. Heinmiller to Bond. 1-on-3. Bond fires it, and that's good defense. Standing in front of her was Hitchcock, one of the team's captains. Stars take it the other way. A skate corner to corner. Now a high pass right wing defense. Bouncing right in front of Janie McGann. Right there to try and punch it in was Sasha Reuter. McGann all over that one. 5-2 shots on goal in this scoreless first. Bears clearing their zone. They just need a little more crispness on their passes so far here in period number 1. Good feed there by Catherine Kyle to Hannah. That is Hannah Jones. And in the slot, little backhander. That's sticked away to her left far side by Severson. Another cross pass. Nobody there for the Blake Bears to punch it in. I like the opportunities and the pressure. 7.5 to play first period. Puck flung into neutral ice is tracked down by Reese Palmstein.
You're right, though, Scott. They're just feeling it out right now because what you want to do is when the defense gets a chance to settle, you want to get them moving again. And they didn't cycle the puck. If they cycled the puck, they would have gotten some chances. But again, the Bears are getting into their groove. They're getting more chances, getting in better position. They can pick their shots a little bit better, but they're really getting there.
And just flinging it out of the zone once again. Coach is calling icing on that one, and Coach is always right. It was Mullen flinging it in.
I see. I'm really seeing some really good movement now, Scott, with the puck. Before it was a lot of skating. Now we're seeing a lot of passing with the puck. I'm sure that Christy and her coaching staff got on the girls right away, saying less skating, more passing. Pass and move, because they're a fast, bigger physical team. They're bigger this year. They've been so small because they're so young, Scott, but now they're starting to get that size. Now they have a size and speed thing, so it's a nice combination, and it's creating opportunities. And right now, the Stars have just done a good job around the net, keeping those loose pucks from getting too juicy.
Yeah, Severson's getting some good help from her teammates. There goes a shot from downtown. Oh, I thought on the ricochet it was going to go in. Nice pad save by Severson.
That was a nice hard shot, Scott. That's why that was a long rebound.
Yeah, from high and right by the Bears. Stars collide at the blue line.
I like that.
Players, I should say, one from each team.
Well, some star players have collided.
That's right. Bisbee helped clear that one at neutral. Bears now have it. Solinek moving it corner to corner. Little back pass from Solinek. And again, the players helping out Severson. Not making anything easy for the Bears, and icing's the call. They'll bring this one back to the Star zone.
No, I'm following you, Scott. There's, again, this is their third game of the season. Some of these girls have played quite a bit together. I mean, the line we have right now, you got Heinmiller, Bond, and Arthur. We saw that quite a bit last year. I mean, that was a 1-2-3 punch, if you will. And but what's really fun to see is you're seeing some movement from all three lines right now.
Bond picks up the face-off. Goes to Heinmiller. She's tackled behind the net. It's picked up by the Stars with a nifty right to left, and holding on to possession is Nelson. Still has it. Left wing side behind Janie McGann. Still tracking it down as Nelson for the Stars. Swings around, hits the skate of teammate Juliet Foster, and the Bears will pick it up in their own zone. Firing it cross is Catherine Kyle. Now Bond in the slot. Takes a shot. Severson with another save and a whistle. Did the net bump off its moorings?
No, he lost sight of the puck, and once they do, they'll call it.
Yes.
He might have been a little early on that one, but not too bad. I mean, like I said, it's more about protecting the goalie more than anything. Especially when
so if the official loses sight, he can just blow the whistle, or she can just blow the whistle.
Do, yes.
Okay.
If they lose sight of the puck, they can.
You got to have an official with some good vision.
Like in all refereeing, there's discretion.
Yeah. 5.5 to play. 7-2 shots on goal, still scoreless in this first period. Bears holding the zone up high and flinging it in from high right wing defense's Palmstein. Stars trying to clear their zone. Bears disruptors down there on their left wing side. Nice little swing at it there defensively by Kyle to poke it loose. And now it's picked up by Layla Dahlem. She goes cross ice, hits the short boards in the neutral zone, and then it's punched into the far corner by the Stars. Bears get there first. Little backhander by Kyle. And now it's Nola Dahlem to Layla Dahlem. Gains a blue, fires it in. That's a pad save, I think, just with her stick arm, just kind of threw that arm in front of it.
It was a pad save.
Yeah.
A blocker, as they say, a blocker, I meant. They've pretty much tried every pad on Severson right now. They just haven't tried the face mask. That's about the only thing they haven't hit. Right now, they've gone low, they've gone high. Hasn't been a lot of glove action, but that was a nice, solid shot from Lou going to that blocker.
Yeah. Puck in the slot. Who's going to get there first? Bears trying a backhand off the stick of Solinek. But again, lots of traffic. The Stars helping out Severson. Now dumping it in and then going to the ice is Kreiser.
Addie's going to the box for interference.
I think she knocked down Kreiser on that one.
Well, it's going in for interference.
That'll be the first penalty of the game with 4:15 remaining. Addie Wethington.
You can get away with it, Scott, if you don't make it so obvious, but Addie has trouble not making it obvious. She likes to hit. She likes to mix it up. And it's hard to turn that off.
Right. So, power play opportunity for the Stars. 5-on-4. Interference, as the coach called it. Let's see how the Stars do. Nelson works it into the near corner.
Yeah, Scott, in a 9-checking league, you can't play the body. You got to play the puck.
Right. Iverson puts it on. Glove save. Janie McGann.
I love the way Solinek's playing in front of that net. You got a girl trying to camp out in front of her, trying to redirect or screen Janie, and she's showing them that she's going to drive that girl out. And the refs a lot of times will let you drive that girl out from in front of the net. So that's why it got a little more physical, why she didn't get called, but Addie did.
Yeah. Stars are 7.7% successful on their power plays in 4 games. They've had 13 attempts. Iverson flings this one up and over the crossbar. No save required. Hit the plexiglass. McGahn all over that one. Knew it was high. There goes another shot. McGahn on it and squeezes the puck between her legs. That's going to be a face-off in the Bear zone as they're staving off this power play so far. And in the penalty kills, they are 100% this year in 8 penalty kill attempts. I don't want to use the word opportunity.
A lot of it has to do with number 1 in the net.
Right on.
But right there, they can't let Mullen slash at her pads like that. The defense has got to be not physical where you're knocking them out, but you got to make sure they know they can't whack your goalie.
Yeah. Mullen in the faceoff for the Stars. They keep it. Iverson, right wing on defense. Gets the pass back, stops it with a right skate, then skates to center, then works it to the near circle. Pickpocketed.
A shot by Bisbee.
Backhanded by Bisbee. Nice defense by Bisbee. With 44 seconds remaining in the power play for the Stars. Still scoreless. 2:54 and counting in period number 1. Stars again with it. Again, now 30 seconds on their power play opportunity. Mullen skates it between the circles, fires it in, and a save by McGahn.
You know, for the game, it almost like it's moving too slow for Janie. She's like all these shots. It's like the game has slowed down. Maybe is a better way of putting it for her. You just watch every shot. She looks like she's being a goaltender for an 8th grade team, and just watching these girls shoot and everything moves slow for her. It's just so fun to watch. Again, we've been watching it for several years.
Right.
Just her maturity on the ice.
Layla Dahlem gets pulled again from the faceoff. Now it's Mac Williams in there against Kreiser. Williams wins that battle. Palmstein works it corner to corner. Again, trying to stave off this penalty. Power play opportunity. Stars hold the zone. They pass it up high. And then a nice block there by Mac Williams.
Mac Williams. That's what you want out of your forwards, Scott. You want them getting down and poking that, just anything loose. You're going to dive, you're going to block, you're going to do whatever it takes to get out of the zone.
Yeah. Even strength now with 2:05 remaining. Period number 1, stealing the puck and putting it on. Shoved aside by Severson. Then she sees the puck come in. Now played against the end board. Stars trying to clear it. Bears putting the pressure on as we wind down this first period. Taken in by Palmstein. Cross pass in the neutral zone. Layla Dahlem will pick it up. Little back pass from her to Catherine Kyle. And now they give chase in the Stars zone.
Looks like the scorekeeper didn't give him credit for that shot on net.
Yeah, 8-5 shots on goal still. Slow puck. McGahn passes it. Now it's Mac Williams crossing over the center line. Now gains a blue. Works it right wing side, high circle. Punches it towards center and just missed the intended receiver. And the Stars clear the zone. I think she was trying to hit Heinmiller on that one.
That would have been beautiful because Heinmiller's got her juice. She's been on the bench, coming off the bench.
Right.
And I just love the way Mac looks, and she's the point guard out there in her mentality.
Ella Bond gains the blue. Heinmiller right behind her. Wethington in there again. Left wing defense, and on the right wing defense is Nestingen. Now putting it on. And an easy save from McGahn. That was a slow roller to her. She leans in and freezes it off the stick of Riley Iverson.
You only do that, Scott, if you believe that because that really the star player coming in wasn't a threat. You do that when you believe in your folks getting the face off and be able to win that most times.
Yeah, good point. 38 seconds remaining, first period. And Heinmiller on the faceoff. Oh, in traffic. McGahn all over that one. That was a nice shot. I want to give her some credit. That was number 3 on the shot. That was Murray Pizzella for the Stars. 24 seconds remaining, period number 1. Bears in their offensive zone. Stars have it, using the plexiglass to advance the puck all the way back down, and icing will be the call with 11.9 seconds remaining. 9-7, shots on goal, Bears favor.
What really helped them is they had 3 or 4 shots in the penalty on their power play, I should say.
For the Stars,
so
yeah.
That was a big boost to them. Otherwise, it was a drought pretty much. It was.
Face off far dot. As players get into position. Little substitution for the Stars there. I think that's Foster checking in number 9. Stars win the face off. Turning it is Hitchcock. Now stuck in the far corner. 5 seconds remaining. That's going to do it, folks. There's the horn. First frame is in the books. Scoreless. 1 penalty against Addie Wethington. They staved off that one. Shots on goal, 9-7 in favor. Keller and Scott Dahl with a call. We've got a scoreless first period. Coach Christie said AHA will be a huge test. It's the first section opponent.
Well, Scott, as we talked at the intermission together, the Bears have to finish at the net. They had plenty of really high quality chances to score, and they just need to finish at the net.
Yeah. Ella Bond tried to pick up that pass and get a breakaway. Now we do have a 2-on-1. Centering pass just beyond Ella Bond's reach, but she picks it up in the near corner, and the Bears putting the pressure on quickly. Little wraparound pass. Passes through the crease. The Stars trying to clear their zone, and they do. Heinmiller gives chase, picks it up in the defensive end. Works it to Wethington. 4 Wethington sisters, all hockey greats. A couple of them were working the PA and stats the first broadcast that we did. It was fun to catch up with them. Ella Bond trying to pass to herself around Iverson. Iverson doing a good job defensively, disrupting that one in the neutral zone. Bears pick it up on neutral ice. Addie Wethington, good dribbling. Now high, left wing circle. That one's chopped up. Almost a punch in from Heinmiller. Check that 12. That would be Nola Dalla.
I thought she put it in. Sorry, that's why I was getting excited. I thought she put it in. The goaltender didn't see it.
Oh, Nola would have liked that one to be in. Good position by her and good attempt.
I think she would definitely like that one back. I'm not sure. I don't think she realized the net was wide open. and I'm sorry I got excited, everybody, but I thought she put it in.
That'd have been a great way to start out period number 2. Layla Dahlem. Both Dahlems out there. Layla got pulled a couple times on the face-off. This time she faces it off. And it's won by the Stars. Picking it up is Foster, number 9. Now backhanded by Nelson. A roller hits the end board. That'll be scooped up by Palmstein for the Bears. Goes to the far side to Nola Dahlem.
You can definitely tell, Scott, the ice is sticky. I'm not sure if you didn't get quite enough water down or not, or maybe a little too much. But you can see the puck sticking a lot. So that'll lighten up once they start scratching enough of the ice. It'll surface for them. But
sure,
as you can see, even right there, Nola went down.
Yeah.
The ice is a little funky right now.
Pass from Kyle. Interesting. Good eye, Coach. Now it's Mac Williams gaining the center line. Now the blue. Little back pass to Layla Dahlem between the circles. Blocker's side knocked down by Severson. Bears pick it up. Back pass to the left circle. Another shot on goal. And Severson gloves and freezes that one. They'll face it off.
Boy, Scott, Severson is having a night. That puck went up high. If she doesn't get that blocker on it, it'll went in. If she doesn't knock it away like she did, it would have dropped right to a Bear to pound it home. So what a great job by Severson on tending that net. She's been standing very tall.
O'Shea on the face-off for the Bears. It's picked up by the Stars, so credit them for winning that face-off. And now O'Shea, that's Quinian, the junior. Works it to Hannah Jones. Centering pass. slow puck between the circles. Nobody there for the Blake Bears.
But she was trying to get
the
to
other way.
She just couldn't quite sweep it, Scott.
Right.
She needed Addie Weddington's length on that one to get that puck around.
Coast to coast on that one. They'll bring it back to the Bears zone. I like the music, all the choices tonight, even the old-fashioned organ being played. Not this song, but yeah. My compliments to the music selection tonight. All those little things matter. Genevieve Nelson going against Heinmiller. Nelson wins that draw. And they hold the zone. The Stars high and right. Put it on. Knocked down. And a whistle. There's a glove saved by McGon, but a whistle at the same time.
Riley Iverson has a sniper shot from the point. Well, on that power play earlier in the first period, she was whistling that puck at the net. I do not know how Janie saw that one. She had some definite interference, and that puck had some heat on it.
Now, interesting on this coach, the whistle and then a face-off at neutral ice. When McGon just had a glove save. In the circle, McGon sticks it off to the near side. Elabond will pick it up. Stolen by the Stars up top now. Working it down to the far corner off the stick of Hovde. And now Hovde will backhand it to neutral ice. Addie Weathington. She works it to Nestingen. Those two have been on the same defensive line often tonight so far, Coach, unless I'm seeing something different. McGon hands it off to Weathington. Fresh line. Pass just in front of Ella Bond and hits the end boards. They'll bring this one back for icing.
So, Scott, Avery Mullen had a wide open net to go at her, and she just couldn't get the handle on that puck. A big breakdown in the Bears' defense, and Avery Mullen, I thought she was going to pull it back and at least give Jamie a challenge, and she could just not get a handle on that puck. But that's the best opportunity they've really had outside of a power play.
Yeah, for the Stars, right. 4 minutes into period number 2, 10 shots on goal to 9. Bears with the lead still. Mac Williams picks it up now between her skates. She does get control, works it up high. Big swing and just missed it on that one was Catherine Kyle. It's picked up at neutral ice by Palmstein, working the short boards near side. And now Palmstein tracks it in her own zone, but it's stolen away by Avery Kreiser. And now some room on the left circle. That one gets redirected nicely by Catherine Kyle, stepping in front of that one.
That was a nice shot. That was just a great job by Kyle.
Stars doing a good job putting some pressure on here. 1-on-3. The Bears do poke it loose to neutral ice, but it's taken in. And now a whistle blows as Layla Dahlem is kind of hooked. The Holy Angels, Juliet Foster, I believe.
Well, for the most part, the Bears have been pretty. After that first little bit in the first period, they really settled in and were moving the puck well and moving their feet, getting position play. I'll be honest, that was awfully sloppy. The last couple minutes have been really, really sloppy hockey. And I imagine the coaches are starting to talk with them.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, settle down, get your position, keep your feet. Holy Angels just hasn't made them pay for it yet.
Right. Still scoreless. It's been 10-9 for a while now. Shots on goal as well. Janie McGon looking behind. Now the Stars get it. Shot on goal there. Hit traffic ahead of time. Kept in the zone and backhanded to the far corner. Bears pick it up behind Janie McGon. Player down as well. Slow and getting up right in front of Janie McGon. And
that's because Kyle and Foster were fighting in front of the net, and the ref let the girl throw a glove. So Foster got away with a glove throw, and she pushed down Kyle and then hit her.
Yeah.
So she got away with one. But that's when you're going to play in front of the net, either defense or a winger, there's definitely a lot of banging going on.
Right. Face off in the Bear zone. Punch to the far side. And the Bears finally get there. Clearing their zone. Hops over the stick of the blue line. That was Eichton. And now the Stars gaining the blue far side. Stanbury holding the puck, carrying the puck is Danbury. Now a centering pass, high between the circles. That one goes, whoa, dead center, just above the crossbar. Wow. Shot coming from dead center between the circles and the blue line. And now we're 10-10 shots on goal. Bears breathe a sigh of relief. I think we do too. Flung into the corner. Wraps around to the near side. Stars putting the pressure on once again. Ella Bond. Heinmiller to her left. Bond puts it on. Nice save, knocked aside by Severson. Bears pick it up in the far circle, but it gets stolen away. Nice left to right move. And then a pass over to the near side to Stedman. Stedman puts it on. Nice knockdown by McGowan. Loose puck holding the zone. Up high, and that was just Reuter just beyond the blue. Really just didn't put any sizzle on that one, and it just went right through, and McGowan with an easy save on that.
I love the breakout from the top line. The only thing I would say to Bond is you got two players coming in on the backside. Put the puck low. Get the pad and actually try to create a ricochet or create a redirect right into your player on the corner of the net. She put it up high where nobody's going to get it if she doesn't score.
Yeah.
And that's just getting excited.
And a whistle and another penalty. Will only be the second one of the game. And it'll be against the Bears again, Layla Dahlem.
Let's see what they say. I didn't see it.
.9:59 remaining in period number 2. So the Bears looking to stave off a second power play for the Stars. They have a breakaway potential here. Hannah Jones, left wing side, turns, fires, and Nola Dahlem, the intended receiver between the circles in the slot there, but broken up by the Stars. And again, they have the player advantage here, and it's in their zone. Hooking the call on Layla Dahlem. Now here comes a one-on-one. Shot high above the net on that one. I want to say Solinek got in front on that breakaway one-on-one. Stars track it down in their own zone. Getting there is Annie Murray Pizzella. Where's number 3? Junior. Works it over to Foster. And it goes back to the Star zone. Good for the Bears as they, again, try and kill off this penalty. So far on the season.
Keep them in the offensive zone.
Right. And for the season, still 100% on the penalty kills with 9 of them, including the one today. There goes a body knockdown by McGowan. Hitchcock picks it up for the Stars in her own zone. Works it to Nelson, cross ice over the center line. Nelson finding Reuter. Now the puck on the near side. The Bears again trying to clear their zone and kill this penalty. 26 seconds left in the power play for the Stars. Still scoreless, second period. Stars pick it up. That is Reuter from the right wing side. Now the Bears. Addie Wethington punches it into the offensive zone. Hits the end board. That'll be scooped up by Hitchcock. 1 second remains, and we are at even strength. There goes a shot. Hit the plexiglass behind Janie McGowan. Knocked out front. Now we have a 2-on-1. Now 2-on-2. Nola Dahlem trying to hit Layla Dahlem, and it gets redirected the other way, icing the call.
Had the right eater. She just couldn't quite saucer the pass. You know, and for most people, saucers where you lift it off the ice, it goes up over the defender's stick and lands back down right for your buddy to take it in.
Yeah.
Right idea. She just couldn't quite get the saucer on it, but I like the movement up the ice. I like her looking to get it that way. And again, another very nice penalty kill. They kept most of the play outside of their zone.
Heinmiller versus Nelson on the face-off, won by Heinmiller. Big-time shot from up top by Solinek. The Stars just laying out in front of that one. Left circle centering pass, blocked nicely by Mac Williams. Stepping in front of that one. 7:20 remaining. Now the shots on goal in favor of the Stars, 14-11.
Bisbee did a heck of a job manning the fort until the rest of the reinforcements came. Because she didn't give them a very good look, meaning she didn't let the defense move her or the offense move her. She just stayed in the middle, stayed big, and the rush came back to help her. That's a great job by her because she could have definitely bit. She stayed back, played the safety D. Nice job by Bisbee.
Borms on the face-off. Stars win it. They dump it into the far corner. Picked up by Reuter. Now behind the netminder for the Bears. McGowan looking on. Now high. That's Hovde. Stick save. Just punched out to her teammate by McGowan. And taking it now is Borms. Borms gains the blue. Fakes a shot. Works it back to Hannah Jones. Intercepted nicely by Holy Angels. Nelson. Now making attempt is Mullen, but the Bears right there to make sure Mullen didn't get a clean shot, and we have a whistle as I believe Mullen crashes into the boards on the far side.
So, okay, it looks like Quinlan O'Shea gets to come over to the box, probably for checking.
Yeah, number 17 for the Bears, Quinian O'Shea Jr. Third penalty against the Bears. And none for the Stars so far. 6:43 remaining. Bears will have to kill yet another penalty.
That's not the way you want to have the game. 3 penalties, and you're not even done with 2 periods.
Right.
It's hard to get team momentum when you're in the penalty box. You're constantly having to play short. You're kind of having to cover. You can't get in your rhythm.
Yeah. Interference called on O'Shea. Interference on O'Shea. 1:44 remaining in the power play for the Stars. Their third of this game. Second of this period. Still scoreless.
Well, we got a penalty coming up against the Angels. Not the halo is being taken away from who? It looks like number 10, Avery Kreiser.
Yeah, you're right, Coach.
So she's going to turn in her halo for 2 minutes anyways.
Right.
I think they got frustrated because if you look, both Bond and Nola, both those two were just pressuring so much they couldn't get the puck out of their own end.
Yeah.
And finally a frustration penalty.
Stars win the faceoff, flip it out of the zone. Bears get there. Solinek works it over to the near side. Hooking the call on Kreiser. So 4-on-4. Almost a pickup game. Addie Wethington going against Iverson. Stuck puck gets loosened up, picked up by Solinek and the Bears. She back skates into her own zone. And then they reset. Addie Wethington on the near side. Gains the center line. Wethington works it to Solinek. Solinek, right circle. She fires. That hits some traffic. Dribbled off to the far side. Bears hold the zone. Left circle. Turning, firing. Pad save. Knocked down by Severson. Picked up by the Stars. And then stolen away. Callie Arthur coming in. Making a little move. Putting it on net. That shot goes wide left. Hits the end board on the shot by Ella Bond from the left wing side. That was a tough angle, Coach, on that one.
Yeah,
Bond does pick it up.
The angle they wanted, or the shot they wanted. It moved the puck a little bit more. This really opens up the ice, and you have less people to clear the puck.
Yeah.
Nice shot!
Oh! Bond finds her teammate.
Bisbee sniped it to the upper left.
Bisbee hits it from the right wing
Beautiful
side.
Shot. I mean, Severson has just been, she's had way more quality chances against her. And that one, she just did not expect that puck to angle back. And what a beautiful placement by Bella Bisbee. We were talking about taking good shots, and that's that shot. She saw the opening and took it.
So Bella Bisbee opens up the scoring here in the second period with 4:56 remaining. I believe it'll be an assist from Ella Bond on 4-on-4, and it's 1-0 Blake Bears.
Now let's see who got the assist. It was a little tricky.
Yeah, I'm curious.
The puck wasn't. I think you're definitely going to have at least one assist on this one.
Yeah, I think so too. Did you hear the assist was from?
I did not.
I did not either. May have to check that at the first intermission. There goes another backhander. That's just wide of the mark. Callie Arthur putting the pressure on there.
I'm guessing it was Bond.
I thought so,
because
too.
Bond dug the puck, so I would give it to Bond.
Now we are even strength. Again, that goal scored 4-on-4. Bisbee opens things up. That is the first goal for Bella Bisbee, the senior, to add to her 2 assists coming into this contest.
It was a beauty. She found a wide open corner, and she took it. Didn't hesitate.
Yeah, that was nice. Buried it. And the Bears go cross ice, putting on the pressure once again to add to this lead.
Ooh, he let her get away with that. That was a hold.
Yeah, the crowd wanted that down to our right as well.
That was definitely an interference. The referee let that one go.
Wethington finds Palmstein. Palmstein with a drop pass to Borms. There goes a shot just wide by about 6 inches from downtown right wing side. Wethington picks it up, holds his own. High stick. Oh, a clank on the right post.
And that was the far post from where she shot it.
Right. Left wing. Left circle. Fired on. That was Hannah Jones. It was. That left circle. And she'll pick up the loose puck, quickly dumping it to the corner. Nola Dahlem and Hannah Jones. Trying to loosen up that puck. Can't see the numbers yet for the Stars because it's 2-on-2. And now it loosens up. And picking it up is Foster for the Stars.
I like what Juliana Hitchcock did with that, Scott, because she had to settle it down because there was a feeding frenzy right now with all the pucks flying at the net.
Yeah. One-timer by Allie Borms from the left circle on that one. Hit the side of the netting on the shot attempt. Now McGowan comes out. Oh, we might have an opportunity here. That's Nola Dahlem tracking it down.
Couldn't quite get it.
Well, that would have been fun breakaway there. And
I was wondering what Janie was thinking because she has two. You had Heinmiller and Arthur coming in to pick up the puck.
She saw Nola, didn't she?
She saw Nola, because it's hard to see through the monitors here, but she saw Nola.
Yeah.
And that was a couple inches from a breakaway.
I would have loved to give Janie McGowan an assist on that one. 2:22 remaining in period number 2. 1-0 Bisbee with a score. We think Bond on the assist. Shots on goal, 13-14. There goes a shot and a breadbasket save. Nice speed. We talked about speed of shots and both teams needing to put a little more sizzle on that one. That was a little more sizzle from Iverson from high and left.
What she was doing with that, Scott, she was trying to sail it in to let a redirect happen. And her girl got a piece of it, but not enough of it. Janie saw it, and Iverson was trying to snipe that one. That's why she took a little off it to try to make it redirect.
Yeah.
But, yes, you are right about that. We got to...
O'Shea leaves it to Layla Dahlem, then Hannah Jones on the right wing side as they press hard. 1:52 remaining. Now left circle. Disrupted by the Stars. Stars clearing their zone. It's intercepted. Stepping in front there, Catherine Kyle. Dumping it into the far corner. Line change, wholesale change for the Bears. That's Stedman on the receiving end. It's just flipped up and over by Iverson into the Bears zone. That's Addie Wethington to Mac Williams now. Williams quickly feeds Ella Bond and gets to the center position. Bond puts it on. Pad save. That's what you talk about. Throw it low.
Just missed it. That's exactly the shot I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's
Throw it
what
low,
kind of
hit
rebound
the
he gave him.
garbage.
Just missed it, but it was definitely gives you your buddy an opportunity to put it in.
Yeah, there goes a one-timer there by Callie Arthur in front of the net between the circles. High, oh my, that's coming at us, that puck. 58 seconds remaining, and again, that's exactly what you wanted to see, Coach. They kept it low. It was a pad save, left out on the rebound. Keep doing that. Good things will happen.
Well, Scott, this game is flying by. There hasn't been much stoppage. It's just cruising. We're already through 2 periods, and it's been in short order.
And it's
been a pretty clean game. I think that's what's helped.
Yeah, and Bond on the faceoff this time versus Kreiser. Kreiser wins the faceoff. But then quickly, Mac Williams, I think her stick's being held just a little bit. She doesn't like that, so she collapses in against Hitchcock. And Williams picks it up. Addie Wethington holds the zone. Shoves it down into the near corner. 40 seconds remaining. 1-0 Bears off of Bisbee's shot. And that is Bisbee now. Left of the left circle. Skates behind the netminder. Looking for an opportunity to pass. Addie Wethington will pick up the loose puck. Mac Williams tracking it down, but it's scooped up by Hitchcock and sent the other way. Stars trying to clear their zone with 18 seconds remaining. Bears not making it easy, and now it does get flung to neutral ice. That'll be Bella Bisbee working it short boards on the other side. 7 seconds remaining. Callie Arthur might get a shot here. She gains the blue, puts it on, and that was a line drive just off right. And that's going to do it for the second period. After 2, it is 1-0 Blake Bears. They trail in shots on goal 14-15. They've had 3 penalties against them. They scored their only goal on a 4-on-4. No penalties so far. The arena manager, Bob Pelcola, there was no one down in the stat box, and he says, hey, come on in here to the office. Talked to Mike Olson and found out on the goal by Bisbee, a double assist. Mac Williams and Ella Bond. So the lone goal so far in this one.
Yeah, Bob always does a great job. He runs a tight ship here, always clean.
Yeah.
Always keeps it looking good.
He does. He helped me get online the very first game as well. They're having Wi-Fi internet problems, and it was Bob who pointed out the edge you roam and got me online. All right, final period right here. A good section battle. Both these teams from Section 4, Class A. And it will be the Stars moving left to right. That's Nestingen getting her stick on it, moving the puck to neutral ice. And now the Stars get it in their own zone. Little backhander will be picked up by the Bears. It was Bisbee who scored the goal. And now scooped up by Solinek. Corner pass far side. Bears get there first to Mac Williams, who had the first assist. Puck escaped her, so the Stars pick it up at neutral ice again. Foster on the right wing side. But instead, it's Avery Mullen gaining the blue. Now loose over on the far side. Mac Williams with a little backhander to Bisbee. Bisbee behind her, netminder McGahn. Janie McGahn. 1.3 goal against average. Now Foster turns, fires, hits some traffic. Heinmiller might have knocked that one down as she was skating to center between the circles. And Heinmiller picks it up behind her netminder McGahn. Works it over to Mac Williams. Mac looking cross, flips it into the Stars. That was almost a chin shot there. Iverson took that one. She looks to be okay. Adjusts her helmet.
She's trying to flip one to Lou to go right in behind. It didn't quite make it.
Yeah. Now, nice job by the Bears. I think that was Bisbee getting her stick in there. So offensive and defensively doing a good job. Now Bond will pick it up. Nice pass from Bond. And a good block by Hovde. Stepping in front of that shot from Layla.
Avery did a really nice job because Lou was trying to find her sister.
Hitchcock for the Stars. Tangled up, tied up by Hannah Jones. Now it goes corner to corner. Far side scoop by Palmstein. Advancing the puck and then firing it all the way down against the end boards. A little disappointed with that one on her own was Nola Dahlem. Collides with Mullen. You talk about Janie McGon again coming in. Ranked number 9. I'll verify that right now. Yeah, Janie McGon with a .953 save percentage. That puts her 9th in the state of Minnesota at .953. If you're curious, .982 takes the top spot. Emma Matak on that one. She comes from Benilde St. Margaret's. We know about that school often. SMB, the football team, lots of good rival games against BSM over the years, and same thing with Blake hockey. Blake would like nothing more than to call it an insurance goal, to go up by 2. That's Addie Wethington. Bisbee playing that right wing defense. There goes a shot. And again, dead center. So an easy save for a goalie like Severson.
But that was a peekaboo shot. And she had more on it than I thought. She was trying to catch the goaltender sleeping. And like you said, Severson was wide awake on that one.
Yeah.
But I do like that peekaboo shot, Scott. It was a nice little sneak. She put it right underneath the defender's elbow. But, yep, Severson's doing as she has been, just stopping them.
And 13 minutes remaining in this one. Bisbee works it to Solinek. Hannah Jones parking just in front of the crease, centering pass there. Solinek puts it in, pad save. Oh, that was a nice, you asked for more corner shots, and you got one on that one, Coach, by Solinek. She kept it low and right. That's
exactly where you want to put it, and that's exactly what can happen if, you know, that puck just didn't have eyes for him to get on the stick of the Bears, but that's exactly the pass or shot you want to take from the point.
Right. Heinmiller. Fast skates over the blue on the far side. She's got Mac Williams behind her. A pickpocket by the Stars, but the Bears get it right back. Heinmiller staying with it. Little right to left there by Layla Dahlem trying to sneak it in there. Then it's dumped up top by Palmstein for the Bears. So holding the zone. And now scooped up by the Stars. Skating through neutral ice is Iverson. Then taken right back by the Stars, or the Bears, Heinmiller. She dumps it into the far corner. High puck by Kyle for the Bears. Kyles picks it up at neutral ice. Pestered by Foster. Sends it in. Now Bond will try and steal it away. Stars get there first. Skate behind the netminder. And now here come the Stars. 1-on-3. That was Reuter on that one. They send it back to neutral ice. Stedman gets her for the Stars, and they just fling it in on goal. And Janie McGon from the Hitchcock shot at neutral ice. McGon thought she was going to freeze it, but then she does give it up, and now it's Callie Arthur for the Bears. Leads Mac Williams. Gains the blue, skates towards center. Now right wing side, just leaves it for her teammate, and it's stolen, broken up nicely by the Stars. 22, once again, called her name out. Stedman. And now it's Iverson on the right wing side. Stuck up against the short boards. Bears come up with it. They work it over to the far side. It's a spinner through the neutral ice. Stars pick it up. They go cross ice near side in their own zone, then go cross again far side. Ricochets off the short boards, hits the end boards, and icing will be the call. So again, Coach, the lone goal with 4:56 remaining in the second period by Bisbee, and a double assist by Bond and Williams, our only score so far this afternoon.
I like how the Bears are controlling the puck, Scott, in both ends of the ice. They're really controlling the puck. Where you look at the Holy Angels, they're just trying to carry the puck, dump it, do whatever they can to get a position. Where the Bears really are doing a nice job controlling the puck. They keep doing that, they'll control the game.
Addie Wethington skates in, picks up the loose puck. 16-16 shots on goal. As we're about 7 minutes in, there goes a centering pass. Stars pick it up. And it will be one on, well, it might be a breakaway here. It looks like Iverson comes in, and McGowan kind of rolled up and over McGowan on the block.
That's a nice play by Iverson. That's just Janie was up for it.
Yeah.
No, I'm really surprised though that Nettington let her walk in like that. Usually you're putting a stick all over her. But she's newer and she's gonna learn, right?
Bond trying to steal it away. It's Arthur between the circles. Some traffic in there. There goes a rip just off to the left off the stick of Solinek, picking up that loose puck, putting it on net. Solinek fighting for possession one-on-one. On the near side, it's picked up by the Bears holding the zone. And then rejected by the Stars all the way down to the Bears corner. It'll be Arthur getting there. Little backhand, Arthur to Bisbee. She works it up to Layla Dahlem, to Bond. Right at that blue line. Stars in front of their own bench. Ooh. It's flipped in by Layla Dahlem.
The referee's wearing a helmet.
No kidding. And icing will be the call. So the Bears doing a good job, as you say, pressuring and passing and killing off clock. 8:47, just like that, you blink and like halfway through this third period.
We were just talking, these two periods flew by. There hasn't been a lot of stoppage of play.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of up and down. A lot of up and down. Even with those penalties, we had 4 penalties, but it's just been a lot of up and down. The flow of the game has been really good.
I agree. Fun game to watch and call, and of course, if you're a Bears fan, you like the score so far. Should they win, they'll improve their record to 3-1. Nelson steals it away. Danbury punches it in. Now the Bears take it at neutral ice. It's Heinmiller. She has Mac Williams 2-on-3. And again, a nice poke steal there by Hitchcock for the Stars as they try and clear their zone. But the pressure has been the Bears, and that'll be icing once again. The Bears will take that all day long and come back to the Star zone for the faceoff.
You know, one thing I will say, the Bears have done a really good job of keeping the the Stars' offense off balance. They really haven't gotten an offense. But I will say the Stars' defense they've been the stars of the game. Several plays where you can see Heinmiller and folks, they had great setups, but a stick comes into play, put a body on them. They've done a great job of playing defense. If not, this would be a 7-1 game, and it would be over.
Yeah. Addie Wethington had a nice shot then. And a goal, top shelf left side. Allie Borms on the score. 2-0 Blake Bears.
So, Scott, we talked about placement of shots. You know, not just throwing it in the belly. When you got a 1-on-0, boy, Allie did not. She came in, the goalie went down to her butterfly. That puck went right over her shoulder before she could blink. What a beautiful shot, great placement.
They say insurance is a good thing to buy. Well, how about a goal for insurance? Up 2-0 now. Again, it is Borms for her first score of the year. Wethington and Bond get credit for the assists. So another dual assist on a goal. There goes another shot. And in! 3-0 Addie Wethington. Skates by the fans.
I just turned to write down a name, Scott, and they score.
Goal number 3. Addie Wethington.
Just like that, Scott.
22 seconds later.
Well, and I was talking about if that defense let down a little bit, this could be a 7-1 game. And you can see a couple letdowns, and this time the Bears are finishing at the net.
Another insurance goal. Arthur for sure got an assist. Sounds like he said Wentz. There's no Wentz on the team, so we apologize. We don't know who the other assist went to. But regardless, Addie Wethington from Arthur for sure. Another assist on there as Severson saves yet another shot. She's had 20 come her way, saved 17 of them this evening.
Yeah, I didn't see who all was on the ice with them to take a stab at that one.
Another shot from high and right off the stick of Palmstein. And the Bears still showing a lot of life in those legs, up 3-0. Layla Dahlem had the puck just taken away. Nice steal by Kreiser for the Stars. 6:27 remaining in this one.
Hey, Scott, I wonder if that the other person on the assist was Mac Williams again. Because she was on the ice. Well, no, she was not. She was on before. Never mind. I'll stop thinking about that and focus on the game. But
right. Of course, we want to get all those right.
Everybody get the stats and the credit, right?
Yeah, and we always tune into the PA announcer on those. Sometimes hard to hear, especially if the crowd's going crazy like they were. And in the crease, almost a rebound goal again for the Bears. They take it up high and put it in, and it's a glove save by Severson on the shot attempt from Catherine Kyle, high and left.
Miller was on the doorstep, Scott. She was on the doorstep. Just couldn't quite get it past Severson, and she was getting held a little, not held bad, but the defender was keeping her from getting that full poke. But talk about a shot of adrenaline in the offense right now.
No score in the first period. 1 goal in the second by Bisbee. 2 goals in the third. 3-0 Blake Bears. 5:44 remaining in this contest. Arthur stepping in. Just a little swing and a miss. That was a tough steal by Arthur. Addie Wethington turns and fires at the Mac Williams. Just missed her. Arthur picks it up. Bond giving chase. Arthur passes. Severson left it. Oh, my. Coming in strong and a whistle to stop play.
Looks like
they're moving the net.
That one off the moorings.
Yep.
But, wow, what a shot that was. Now we're seeing some quality chances. And not just quality chances, quality shots.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they all had Red Bull and they got wings, but something turned them on to this period, Scott. The Giants been woken up.
You didn't get paid to say that either. Hannah Jones. Borms. Trying to get the stuck puck. For the Stars over there is Stedman trying to loosen it up. And here come the Stars. It's Kreiser. Now turning it the other way are the Bears. That's O'Shea. Now near side play, neutral zone. Center line pickup by Hannah Jones. Gains the blue on the left wing side. Looks to center. Nice little no-look back pass to Borms. Broken up by the Stars. They skate through the neutral zone. And that is Danbury. And then stolen away, but a whistle. They're going to call a penalty on this one against the Bears by
I do disagree with the referee on this one, but that's his prerogative. He's got the stripes on his arms. But both of them were fighting for the puck. When the one left, the one fell down. And but he called it, but he didn't call the same thing on another one. I don't like to be that guy in the stands, but I do have to agree. I had no girls on the ice, but I do say that call right there was like, hey, I'm going to try to even things up a little bit. It's kind of being a blowout.
Right. Solonic gets called for the penalty. interference, I think the call, if I'm hearing it correctly, on Solonik. The fourth penalty against the Bears, 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and now 1 in the third. They've staved off all penalties, although the first goal was a 4-on-4. Bisbee starting out the scoring for the Bears, and then in period number 3, Borms and Wethington scoring goals 2 and 3. Power play here for the Stars with 3:47 remaining. Bears looking to pitch another shutout should they continue. Their season and home opener was a 6-0 shutout versus Hutchinson. And should they get a shutout again, as that's a nice steal from Callie Arthur stepping in front of that one on the far side. It's picked up by the Stars' Reuter in their own zone with 45 seconds remaining in their player advantage. Wethington takes a swipe at it, works it towards center ice, and the Bears pick it up in their own zone. Dumping it down is Catherine Kyle. Hits the corner, scooped up by the Stars. 30 seconds remaining in their power play. Coming on now is Stedman. Still with it, puts it on. Blocker knocked down. Might have gotten a piece of it. And then a flip of the puck and a glove save.
They won't give him a shot on net because that was off the net. They shouldn't have given a shot on net on that one. But, hey, Scott, the Bears are definitely protecting the den right now. They've been doing a great job of just keeping everything from out of that middle slot, which is dangerous. They're doing a great job of clearing pucks, putting bodies on bodies. It's a great job right now. Like I said, they're definitely protecting the den.
Yeah, and Heinmiller just won that faceoff as well. Picks up the loose puck, has a one-on-one. Now a one-on-two, and a nice poke steal there by Hitchcock from the Stars to send it the other way. And with 2 seconds remaining, now we are even strength as Solonik quickly skates over to the bench. And a whistle. 2:31 remaining in this one, Coach. It's looking good for the Bears.
Flip. Mac, it's right. There was like 2 seconds left when she got the puck, and she flipped it down and iced him right after it expired. But I just like the back check by Mac. She came back and did a great job back checking. Like I said, the Bears defense really picked it up on that penalty kill.
Yeah, and Heinmiller wins another faceoff. Well, initially, and then corner to corner, Iverson picks it up and holds the line. Now it's Iverson. Bears get there, go corner to corner. Strong pass there, goes all the way through neutral ice, and the Stars will reset with about 2 minutes remaining in this one. Intercepted Mac Williams, but she has Iverson on her. Bears pick it up. Solonik works it up to number 4, Ella Anderson. She puts it on. Oh, there was some traffic there. Foster, good defense by her to redirect that one. Again, number 4, Ella Anderson, sophomore in there, making it happen. Players for the Bears committed. Bond to Williams. It's Wethington to Yale. And Dartmouth is where Janie McGahn is headed and committed. 1:24 remaining. And it looks like a whistle and another penalty.
Ryder's going to get called for the hook. She's trying to avoid eye contact, but she got it.
Second penalty called.
I love the way Ella Anderson was pulling through. She forced that penalty.
And that'll do it for the game as well. 1:22 on the clock, 2 minutes on the penalty. And again,
what a great chance to practice the penalty. I mean, the power play. They've only had one shot tonight to do that.
Right.
Well, not really, because it was really just a 4-on-4.
Yeah.
This is their first real power play.
And they're 0 for 10 on power plays so far, including the one before this one. This will be their 11th power play of the season. Heinmiller throws it on. I think Severson got a piece of that one, blocked it off to her side. Bears hold the zone. Heinmiller, high and right, goes down. And then redirected to the near side. Bears have it. Layla Dahlem skating in strong into the crease. She gets dropped by Hitchcock. Now in the slot, swept aside. Nice defensive play there by Foster. Check, that might have been Reuter, number 8. Now the Stars. Schlenner flings it down to the corner. McGowan comes all the way out. Hands it off to Heinmiller with 22 seconds remaining in this one. To Alabon, just a little bit ahead of Bond. 15 seconds remaining. Power play advantage, right circle, shot. Again, right circle, blocked again by Severson. And now played behind Severson. Heinmiller doing a good job holding the zone, and that's going to do it. You hear the horn. Final score 3-0. Bears with their second shutout in 4 games. Bookend shutouts the first game, and now this one, the last one so far played in this regular season. 25 shots on goal, Bears 18.